everyone, and welcome back to Alex Elliott Golf. This week's tip is all about how to create lag and power. Now, we all see some common moves that all the great players on tour, and with this bit of lag and with these hands ahead of the ball, they create consistency in the strike and definitely a lot more power within the hit as well, leading to greater distance in their irons and their woods. So what is lag? Well, it's all about maintaining that wrist hinge into the golf ball. So if we talk about that in a little bit more detail. So if I take a nice backswing, you can see I have created a nice L shape there. So what is lag? It's holding that L shape or that wrist hinge into the ball as long as we can, getting that shaft running parallel to the ground, as you can see there. Now, I kind of like the term that the shaft is put on the table. Whatever that term may be, it's running parallel to the ground. And the longer we can hold this, and the greater we are at holding this, the more consistent our strike will be, the better lag we'll get, and definitely the more power we will create. So what do I most commonly see with a lot of my students, a lot of my clients? So if I swing to the top now, a lot of people get rid of all this wrist hinge and all this lag either at the top of the backswing to initiate the downswing. Some people then make a nice start to their downswing, but as they come into impact, they unload all this lag, lose all this potential power, and definitely make that inconsistencies in their strike. So let's move on and let's talk about how we're going to create that lag and a nice tip and drill in order to achieve it consistently. Let's run through the exercise in order to create this lag and power in the golf swing. Now, a lot of people can do this at home if they've got a mirror, or a lot of driving ranges now even have a mirror behind each bay. So this can be done off the golf ball. What is that desired move? We're going to create a nice half swing, so arm parallel to the ground. Now you see from there I've got a nice L shape created. Now with a mirror in front of me, all I want to do is see that my hands come in front of my body. So hands are right in front of my sternum, the shaft is on the table and parallel to the ground. And we'll work it back up halfway and back down in front of us. Now you can see the key thing is here, I am not just moving my arms down in front of me. It is a continuation of the body controlling the arms and where the arms move. So let's do that again. Half swing, body's moving, getting out of the way. This allows the hands to fall down in front of me, getting that shaft parallel to the ground or on the table. Then from there, you can load and unwind into the back of the golf ball. I've got a 2K medicine ball here to show how the body dominates where the arms fall and move in the golf swing. If I was to take that L shape again, like we said, then from there work into the golf ball. In order for me to throw this medicine ball a long way, I've got to move this body efficiently and move the arms efficiently through the hitting zone in order to throw this ball a long way. So if I was to take that swing again, here, and then load, you can see that I've moved my body, I've rotated through the shot nicely, and if we hit this the golf club in our hand, we'd see the arms fall in front of us, the shaft will be parallel on the table, and the body will be moving, and the arms would follow where the body has gone. Now we've talked about how we're going to do that move off the golf ball and drill it in, but we all need to kind of move on to hitting the golf ball in order to get that feeling, what is real actually hitting the shot. So how are we going to do that? Well, there's going to be two steps to it. The first step, I want you to kind of hit this shot where we're going to pause here, that L shape, and then from there, as we talked about with the medicine ball, we've got to move our body efficiently through the hitting zone in order to get those hands ahead of the ball and hit that ball as far as we can from a standstill position on the backswing. So that'll be swinging back, pausing for a second, moving through that hitting zone. As you can see there, I've got a nice rotation, and if we slowed that down, we'd see how we've ingrained that move of the hands coming in front of us, the shaft parallel to the ground, working through that hitting zone nicely. So the next progression of that drill would be, let's hit some half shots. So from here, I'm going to make my L shape and through the hitting zone. Now this would just be a progression so we can move on to a standstill backswing, half backswing, and then full backswing in order to get that move ingrained into our golf swing through this winter. Now this is not a move that's going to come in overnight. It will take a little bit of work in order to ingrain it into your golf swing, but you'll definitely see those improves in strike, consistency and power, so therefore the distance the golf ball goes. As always, thank you for watching this week's tip on Alex Elliott Golf. If you've not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button below to keep up to date with all the latest content, and if you've not already, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for watching.